What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again. Today for you, an episode of MW3, this time on the map Outpost, of all maps, Outpost, using the ACOG M16 with a silencer in that ugly snake camouflage. And before we get into the gameplay, before we get into the commentary, before we get into just the whole gist of this video, I would like to ask you guys, why is there desert camos in Call of Duty? No one likes them. Like, I'm sure just because I said that, there's gonna be like 2 or 3 of you writing in the comments, well, I like the desert camos. But in reality, the majority of people hate this camo and they put it on just to make your gun look ugly on purpose. But this mod was achieved by SP Deadly. We're checking it out here, playing some ground war kill confirmed on Outpost, which ground war kill confirmed is it's a pretty good way to rank up. It really is, because there's 90 total tags you can confirm. That's not counting all the kills you can deny off of your teammates. Great way to rank up. We got Deadly running around with the M16 ACOG of all guns. And what the beauty of this MOAB is the fact that, like I said, it's with the M16 with ACOG as well as the silencer. Now, the silencer is great in some aspects. In some aspects, the silencer actually keeps you off the radar, keeps you off the minimap. It kind of people with headsets, they have a hard time hearing you, where your gun's coming from, things like that. So it's definitely beneficial. But the M16 and MW3 here, folks, is bad. It's not exactly a good gun. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of people out there who go, oh boy, yeah, the M16 is real good. And you know, throughout my time here on YouTube, I've actually made a bunch of different videos discussing, you know, the rise and fall of the M16 throughout Call of Duty. How the first time the M16 was implemented into a Call of Duty game was Call of Duty 4, and how amazingly awesome that gun was. It was borderline overpowered in COD 4. It was amazing. Like, everyone loved the M16 in COD 4. And then the game after that was World at War, which World at War was pre-M16 eras in World War II, so there was no M16 in that game. The Call of Duty right after that was MW3 2. And in MW3 2, the M16 was implemented, but it wasn't as good as the COD 4 M16, but it was still good. It was still one of the better weapons in the game. It was a great gun overall. Then the game right after MW3 2 was actually Black Ops, and Black Ops was kind of a Cold War Vietnam era where the M16 was implemented. So there was an M16 in that game, but it wasn't as good as the COD 4 one. It wasn't as good as the MW3 2 one, but it was still pretty decent. It was okay. So gradually, so far, every game the M16 has gotten worse. And here in MW3 3, the M16 is just an abortion of its former self. It's horrible. It's not that great of a gun, really, especially with the Type 95 in the game. I don't understand how there can be 2 3-round burst weapons and have one just be so clearly better than the other. But I guess that's besides the point. But I guess the whole point of that was that little tangent there was basically discussing, you know, why the M16 has gotten progressively worse in every Call of Duty. And I'm wondering in Black Ops 2 if it's going to be even worse than it is now in MW3 3, or if they're actually going to go the opposite direction and upgrade it. But now we're going to be talking about the gameplay. We're talking about this particular MOAB we're playing on Outpost. Like I said, kill confirmed on Outpost, and kill confirmed is one of those game modes it's hard to predict. And it basically comes down to your mini-map. It comes down to where your teammates are positioned, and then it comes down, you know, to where, you know, if you get UAVs, like right now he notices the entire enemy team's over there by the bunker. That's not the place you want to be if you have an M16. I mean, usually you can run into the bunker if you have a submachine gun or possibly a fully automatic assault rifle, something like that. You can run in the bunker, get yourself some kills, but Deadly's not going to take himself with his ACOG M16 with a silencer. He's not going to take that in there. He's not going to, you know, he might win 1 or 2 gunfights. He's not going to win them all, especially going up against submachine guns, fully automatic guns, things like that. And check this out. We got 1, we got 2. Okay, a nice little dub piece right there. And check this out. This is actually funny. What MOAB streak could be complete without watching at least one person blow up the dead man's hand? Oh, it's sad, it's sad. But right now it's kind of a sketchy situation. See, if this were me, I would have screwed up because the people would have killed me. But look how many people are over there. Deadly makes a hasty retreat, runs away, then he realizes he's running into a guy, so he decides to jump down this way and take the flank on him, catches the guy running in this building, and that's just smart play. That's smart play in Call of Duty. A lot of people, they have the problem where they decide to go with everyone head on. They try and just go head on with the enemy all the time. My gun's better than yours, and they're running there, but you gotta play smart when you're using not such a good gun. The M16 with ACOG, while it's one of my favorite guns in the Call of Duty series, it's not one of my favorite guns here in MW3 because of how bad it is. But you know, if you're one of the people that do use the M16, you know that you're not going to win a face one-on-one gunfight 2 feet away. I mean, you might if the other person is really slow in the draw and can't pull up his sights quick enough or something like that. But a lot of times with your kills with the M16, you're going to be sitting back. You're going to be using the gun the way it's meant to be used, kind of a medium to long range engagement gun, picking people off at distances, and that's what Deadly does throughout this gameplay. And this is actually one of the smarter parts of the MOAB streak right here. He goes into the garage because he knows there's a whole bunch of enemies on the outside of the garage. He watches the one entrance they can come in from right now, which would be this doorway. He's checking out that doorway. He's going to throw a C4 in there as a trap, and you're going to see what he does with that C4, and it's actually pretty funny. He's going to watch his teammate come up there and confirm tag for him. Watch, his C4 is right there, and the enemy team is going to throw in a flashbang. There it is. He tries to blow up a C4, and then he decides to shoot it because while the C4's flash is disabled, so instead of sitting there clicking the thing, you actually want the C4 to go off, so he shot the C4 and got a kill with it, which was pretty funny. We're going to see Vicious go through the door. Vicious is going to drop shot down. Vicious is going to keep on going. He's going to keep on going. Oh, Vicious goes down. Deadly goes back. He goes back to the door. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes a couple people, and hopefully we're going to drop the MOAB right here, so let's check it out. One. And where's he at? Where is he at? Oh, no, come on. Why are you hiding, bro? He's hiding from him. Like I said, guys, and when you're over here in the garage, very advantageous position. Here, oh, there's one, and there's two. Oh, and there's the MOAB. There's I was a little ahead of myself in the commentary, but yeah, if you want to get, if you're looking even, you know, not necessarily, if you care about your sanity, because I've gotten two M16 MOABs myself, and they're not exactly easy to get. If you care about your sanity at all, you won't go for an M16 MOAB. But if you're looking to do well with the M16, just use the tips provided in the video, kind of try and mimic the gameplay that Deadly provide for you. Here in the video, basically sit back. Yeah, I realize that the M16 is actually, it's not a run and gun. You gotta sit back like this and pick people off at a distance. But now we're gonna be fast forwarding to the end of the gameplay, because this was a rather long gameplay. Ground war kill confirmed on Outpost. I mean, of course it's gonna be a long gameplay. But Deadly, final team score of 90 to 75, which wasn't exactly close. Kind of a, it wasn't close, wasn't a blowout. It was just kind of an evenly matched game that Deadly's team decided to pull out in the end. We see Robs pick up the final kill, but final score of 48-4 for Deadly. Pretty nice. So if you guys go ahead and let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the M16, the rise and fall, and how it was such a good gunning back in COD 4, and how it's progressively gotten worse. You guys let me know about that, what you think about that. What are your opinions towards the M16? Definitely interested to read about that. Hope you guys all remember to rate the video. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.